All right, somebody sent me a video of my main man, Fanny Nanny, back at it again. Boy, you know he couldn't resist. So I guess Fanny Nanny releases a video where he's talking about where Eroll Spence said basically about him. That's the funny part about it. He basically did a video trying to save face and try to pretend like he don't know that Eroll Spence was talking about him. You know, he's one of the main culprits that he's talking about. And he's also one of the main culprits that Letitia Crawford was talking about. So not only did you get called out by Eroll Spence himself, you got called out by both sides. Terrence Bud Crawford and Eroll Spence. That's how much you're out here lying. 100 miles an hour. That's all you're doing is lying. And you can't act like you don't know that he's talking about you, because look, everybody knows it. Everybody knows that you're part of this gang that they talking about. Everybody knows it. And one person said, like, I find it hilarious, which basically, this is exactly what I said in my video, Eroll Spence clickbaiting season. This is exactly what I said. I said the funny thing about Eroll speaking on this, he's talking about his cronies, his homeboys, people who was helping him out, people who was helped defending him. And here a person tweets basically saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how he's calling y'all out when y'all was the main ones promoting and helping him and pushing him and whatever and whatnot. You know, now he's basically biting back at you. It's the same thing I said, but it only confirms what I was talking about in the first place. Okay? He's chopping off the head of the same people who's been helping him out. It's just got to the point now, they just think they bigger than the big fish. That's all it is. They think they bigger than, look, big fish, we don't need you. Oh, we run this. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be A, B, and C if we said so. You know? But see, they've been figured that out a long time ago. They've been saying, yo, we push the narrative. They actually calmed down saying that. But if you remember back in the day, that was their main, you know what I'm saying? That was their main rally call. We push the narrative. We create the narrative. You know what I'm saying? These guys need to be more nicer to us because we control the narrative. This, now. I know you guys remember, especially if you've been around during that time. But there's no way that Fanny Nanny doesn't know that Eroll Spence is talking about him. He's one of the main culprits. You know? They're saying Fanny Nanny, Blue Blood Sports. They got Boxing Ego in there. Some people even put Dante's Boxing Nation in there, but Dante's Boxing Nation is not part of that crew. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to drag Dante's Boxing Nation into that, and I don't look at Dante's Boxing Nation like that. The most people can say bad about Dante's Boxing Nation that, you know, he was kind of a Deontay Wilder fanboy, but other than that, Dante is pretty accurate. You may not like what he's accurate about, but, you know, I totally don't put him in that group. You know what I'm saying? Even I respect Dante's Boxing Nation, you know? But other than that, it's Fanny Nanny, it's Blue Blood Sports, it's Boxing Ego. Oh, and the other guy, Cooney Brown. Cooney Brown, you know what I'm saying? See, at the end of the day, it was only a matter of time for you fake content creating channels get called out like this and get exposed to basically for what you are. But I don't think you'll take a hit or nothing like that. Hell, it might help you out even more. Who knows? Because, you know, people in the world, they're jacked up like this. You know? But this is all the more reason that I say that, you know, integrity was always most important. You know what I'm saying? To me. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people got a problem with my channel and what I say. But one thing that you could say, one thing that you can't say is that I wasn't ever truthful. You know what I'm saying? You may not like my opinion on certain stuff, but when I hit on certain subjects and I'm not just expressing my opinion, but facts, you know that I do my homework. You know that I can pull the receipts. You know that I can show you what's going on. You know that I can tell you where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Up, high, down, and low. You know? So it was only a matter of time for somebody said something about it because y'all just going overboard with it. But the fact that you even want to make a video pretending like you don't even know that you're the main culprit that he's talking about just goes to show you the audacity of their mentality about the situation. You know? they're gonna milk this from all sides. No, Fanny, Nanny, he's talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But you know that. And the thing is this is the problem. Because, like I said, I don't mind nobody's content, because a lot of people, you know, in this world, you want to be taken advantage of, you want to be lied to, and somebody's got to be the supply and demander, you know? So I don't knock that. The thing is you arm idiots with false information, and they run around YouTube like little minions, you know, going to people's channel, basically trying to pick a fight and cry and all this other stuff, and they're using your talking points to do it. That's why a lot of times some people think that you're talking about them. No, that video that you put out, some idiot went to another channel and regurgitated the same crap that you were saying, and somebody came and shut that stuff down, you know? But now it's to the point, they don't care if you know, okay? As long as you come and watch, because they know, like I said before, they're taking advantage of emotional men. That's what they're doing. They're taking advantage of emotional men. The reason why this happened, the reason why this got so out of control, is because you guys were so emotional, you were so gun-ho, you were such fanboys, you were such this. So they want to capitalize off the fanboyism. That's basically what they doing. And that comes from y'all being these pom-pom, knee pad wearing fan base. Okay? Now, if y'all had some masculinity to what y'all did, they wouldn't be able to go all out like this. But Fanny Nanny just went total overload. You know what I'm saying? He's out here like a madman. He don't give a hell what any of y'all think he's doing. Okay? He's gonna ride this, and he gonna flip this, he gonna play dumb, he gonna still make stuff up, he gonna this, and he gonna that, and he make a video like, yeah, like, I'm backing up what Eroll Spence said. Eroll Spence made a good suggestion, and sit up there the whole time trying to pretend like he don't know that he talking about him. Like I said, a lot of people, they've been stopped caring about this sport, man. This is just a hustle. To Money Brown, it is just a hustle. Fanny Nanny, it is just a hustle. Blue Blood, it is just a hustle. A lot of people throw Boxing Ego in there, but honestly, Boxing Ego ain't intelligent enough to keep making up stuff like he do. You know what I'm saying? Boxing Ego got he has very poor content that's not well thought out. The only thing he does is repeat a lot of what rappers say in songs and stuff like that, and throw his little opinion, and boom, he gave you a video. You know what I'm saying? It's actually some of the most low quality content that I've ever seen. It's literally boring. You know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to it, you know? But I think they say that about him because he be having these made up ass titles. Well, no, I guess you could put him in there too. I'll take that back. You go in there and put him in there too. But you know what I'm saying? My inbox on Twitter was going off, and I looked and I was like, oh my God, it's Fanny Nanny. He back at it again. Like, now he trying to pretend like he don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was like, skip it, man. You know, like I said, it's a clickbait season that was help created by the people who was help supporting Eroll Spence. You know what I'm saying? It should have been a problem back then. You know what I'm saying? But the last thing Eroll need to be worried about is what these fools is saying on the internet. You know? You shouldn't be concerned with that. The only thing you should be concerned with is getting that fight made and giving your fans what they want. Honestly. And if you got time to tweet about these nobodies, that's basically what they should be to you. Even me, nobodies to you. Then you should have time to give people a little bit more accurate information. But it starts with the clickbait information that you put out there. You know? Because as far as verbally, Eroll Spence has done the same thing. Said this and this wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather had to come and clear up a lie and a propaganda that you put out there. Mayweather had to come out and clear that up. And let y'all know it wasn't no contract for nobody to sign. Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And he basically overrides you and say, look, if it's authentic, it's going to come from me or it's going to come off this channel. Basically shutting your ass down. Basically saying that you're not capable of telling the truth about your own situation. So if you really want to address something, you really want to jump out the window on Floyd then. You know what I'm saying? But you know Floyd got them receipts. You know Floyd petty like that. You know what I'm saying? You know Floyd got fight hype in his pocket. Basically owns fight hype. You know what I'm saying? You know that Floyd knows how to use the media and manipulate the media. So if you say something sideways about him, you know Floyd petty ass is gonna come back at you the same way and do it worse. You know what I'm saying? But you jumping out the window for these YouTubers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's only help feeding them even damn more. At the end of the day, but my man Fanny Nanny made it to the prime time. Like, comment, subscribe, out.